Declan Rice has been identified by a few clubs as a prime target, two of these clubs being Manchester United and Chelsea. Rice turned 23 this year, but if I didn't know any better, I could be led to believe that he has been playing in the league for way longer than that. His technical ability, composure, defensive discipline and reading of the game, even at the intensity of the Premier League, have earned him praise from various people around the world of football. Welcome to the JVM Football channel, where you can find game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. If you are interested and would like more football content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Today I'll be going over the amazing player that is Declan Rice, how he has performed so far this season, the impact he has had on West Ham in England, and what's next for him moving forward. First, I want to go over the maturity and leadership of this man. There are two things that I believe highlight this very well. First is how Rice has earned the captaincy at West Ham, and the second is how much Southgate trusted him during the Euros. Rice was one of his go-to guys, and although you could argue that England don't have much talent in that position anyways, for Southgate to play 22-year-old Rice in the midfield time and time again in a competition that England were trying to win speaks volumes. By captaincy at West Ham, I mean vice captaincy. Let's not disregard Noble that easily, but Rice has most definitely taken a leadership role at West Ham, and that is what has earned him that captaincy role. I am sure that Rice is great in training, in the training grounds and all of that, but it is in the pitch that Rice proves to be a key asset for his team. Not for his stats alone, that I'll get into in a moment, but also for his behaviour on the pitch, always asking for the ball, always playing the right pass, not being scared to put a challenge in. That rubs off his teammates, and that may just be one of Rice's most underrated attributes. His energy in the midfield gives others the confidence to perform well and continue to perform well. If you don't understand what I mean by this or don't agree with me, look at it from the opposite perspective. Imagine having one of the key midfielders in your team being sloppy and scared. What effect would that have? Then we have Southgate's trust in Rice. Southgate's a nice guy, as other people have called him. People like him, and he does his best to make his players feel comfortable. But the trust this man has put on Rice during the Euros shows how much of a key player and difference maker Rice is. Out of the total 7 games played in the Euros, Rice played in all of them and started all of them. Whatever team he goes to next, they have a gem in their hands. Now into his stats, and it really just gets better. So far this season, looking at the Premier League in 25 games played, of which Rice held the 25, he has averaged 91% pass accuracy, 2.9 long balls, 2 chipped passes, 1.6 interceptions per game, 2.4 tackles per game, 1.2 clearances per game, and he's also completing 71% of his dribbles. Impressive to say the least, and to not overwhelm you or for you not to feel like I'm just throwing numbers at you, let's break these numbers down. First, Rice's distribution. Rice is completing 91% of his passes. Again, the ability of his to almost always make the right pass. And then he's also dashing 2.9 long balls per game and 2 chipped passes, which highlights his vision and desire to make things happen on the pitch from that deep position. Something you won't see a lot often nowadays, especially with players being defensively as good as Rice, with him completing 2.4 tackles per game and 1.6 interceptions. Not only is he a good distributor of the game, but he's also a ball recovering machine. You may get a player that is very good at recovering the ball, or another who is a great distributor, but with Rice it's like you're getting a 2-in-1. That is why he's so sought after. Comparing him now to the rest of the guys in the league, Rice ranks top 10 in tackles, top 10 in pass interceptions, and top 10 in pass completion. It is no surprise then that the likes of Manchester United and Chelsea are in hard for the English international. In terms of who would benefit most from the signing, I would say United, seeing how poor their midfield has been so far this season and throughout the past few seasons. Chelsea could benefit from signing Rice, but it's not like that signing alone would transform the team. Whereas with United, that's exactly what would happen. Rice would transform this team. Can you imagine the duo of Pogba and Rice with Bruno sitting in front of them? Scary times. Thank you very much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and help me to grow this channel.